everything urban. It's your man Donnie O.
Yes.
J-Mo.
Yes.
You don't. When the will I got wanting competition ain't dope. Beat you, break you, broke you, smoke you, take you, send you to your little group on mute. Sooner or later, he wanna flip, tell him full, send me half with a and all that other ringling brother. It's shit.
Yeah, it's the kid, Maryland's Mixtape Boss, DJ Ill Kid. Catch me every Sunday on Live 97.5, you feel me? Live 97.5, you dig? 4 to 7 on It's Yours Radio. Salute, DMV Mixtape Boss. Let's go.
Should I give in to it and come and give me a kiss? We wasn't looking but I hit you up, putting your love in my fingertips. So sugar, give in to it and come and give me a kiss. We wasn't looking but I hit you up, putting your love in my fingertips. So sugar, give in to it and come and give me a kiss.
It's Yours Radio Live 97.5, everything urban. Donnie Yo, J-Mo.
Man, that's a nice little vibe right there, Donnie Yo.
Yeah, definitely, man. You know, just give him a little soul. Had to switch it up a little bit. Let him know we do that too.
Oh, yeah.
You know, on this neo soul side of things, man. Again, I mentioned earlier, we have my good brother Simon Edwards. Again, that's my man. We go back, man. Roommates at UMES, man. Teammates, backcourt, you know, I was the point. He was the two guard, man. Dynamic duo in the backcourt, man. Man, business partners, friends, brothers, man. I can go on and on and on and on about this good brother, man. And I'm so proud of so much what he's doing. Of course, you know, Baltimore City, J-Mo, of course, you live in Baltimore.
Yeah.
You know what it is, man. It was labeled the most dangerous city in the country.
It is.
Anybody lives in Baltimore, we didn't need a news article or
That's right.
or some list.
We already know what it is.
Right, to let people know that, you know. So
Baltimore.
That's
what I call it. Baltimore.
Harm City. You call it, I mean, it's just so many, you know, adjectives that you can use to describe the city. But at the same time, there's a lot of activists, there's a lot of people out there fighting, you know, what's going on. And trust and believe, you know, what's going on in Baltimore has been going on for years. And it's going on in every major city across the country. Yeah. You know, and it's planned that way.
Yeah.
They set it up. They set it up so it'll be like that.
That's right.
You know?
No doubt.
So what for every, you know, group of people that's trying to, you know, put the city down and trying to say that they're animals and they're thugs in the city, where there's just as many people that's trying to help and get those kids in those situations and make those situations better.
That's true. Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
That city is, man, it's just, I think part of it's the corruption. Part of it's the mindset, too.
Yeah, it is. You're right, because it becomes generational.
Yeah, it's a strange game in B-more, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, man. Some of them dudes just comfortable with the status quo. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They still 40 thugging. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And see, what happens is a lot of them, you know what I'm saying, they get locked up and then they get out and they don't change their circle, so they go right back to the situation they came out of.
Right.
And they figure, you know, I mean, you 40, 35, 40 years old, you get back out there, you feel like you lost a lot of time.
That's right.
So you try to regain that time by getting back out there what you lost.
Right.
You know, and a lot of cats get locked up, they think, you know, well, they got me this time, but I'm going to switch it up this way and they won't get me the next one.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And saying so but anyway, with all that said, we have a good brother again. Simon Edwards is doing some great things, and like I said, there's just as many people who are trying to help the youth, and he's starting from the youth. That's where you catch him at. You know, it's hard to teach an old dog new tricks.
You got that right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you got to catch him early. You got to catch him young, man. And again, appreciate my good brother, man, Simon Edwards, for coming on the show. Hey, Simon, what's good, baby?
Hey, how's it going? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. You sound good, loud and clear, coming through.
Oh, man. First and foremost, before we start the interview, I want to say that I'm really blessed and fortunate. God smiled on me, Mr. Donnie O. Phoenix, for actually you coming into my life. I learned so much about life, just in general, because of who you are as a person, as a leader, And I learned my humbleness from you, my good brother. I always say you my brother from another mother.
My man. Yeah, man. Again, I had to get you on, man, because I see the movement that you're doing, and you're a leader yourself, obviously, and you've always been that, from the days of you and me. I never forget remember when we first you came from what JUCO you came from? Was it Montana?
Yeah, Dawson Community College.
Yeah, Montana, right. So, I'm coming in, you know what I mean? And, we had just moved into the efficiencies when they first had the apartments, right?
The apartments.
right. So I'm like, yo, so, we in the joints, you know what I mean? You unpacking, I'm unpacking, we getting in there, vibe and getting to know each other, whatever. And I had my turntables in there, right? And so he was like, "Oh, you DJ?" I was like, "Yeah, I do a little something." You know what I mean? So we just automatically kicked it off. I remember I had just copped the Ice Cube, America's Most what was it? Was it America's Most Wanted? I can't remember it. I don't know. It was the Ice Cube album when he did with the Bomb Squad. I pulled that out, and I pulled out a KRS-One joint, and he was like, yo, and then from that point on, the music connected. Obviously, we connected with basketball because we played together. But then the music just made it even that more of a connection, man. And here we are. 27 years later?
Yeah, 20, almost 30 years later.
Almost 30 years later, exactly, man. So just real quick, man. Just for those who don't know, about Simon Says, shoot hoops and not guns. Let the folks know what that's all about, bro.
Well, what the Simon Says Shoot Hoop Not Guns student athlete life skills program, what it's all about, is a safe haven for the kids in Baltimore because there's not a lot of after school programs. And I know in my old community, they didn't have any athletic after school programs. And then with the murders this past summer, I said that I needed to do something. How can I get involved in my community? And one thing that I love is basketball, and we're just using that basketball as a tool to actually help to build our future leaders. And it's not just about basketball; it's about teaching health. One thing I've learned in my community, because I was able to do some research, I was sitting on a board with some doctors from Morgan State, and I thought a lot of the murders was coming from, just the lack of youth organizations. But when they was done with the research, they found out that it was lack of nutrition, meaning that when people are living in fear and hunger, they make bad decisions.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And it's the same thing that actually enslaved these people thousands of years ago. And because I know in our old community, there's no place to promote healthy eating. It's a lot of places that they serve in chicken boxes and the inner city food consumption. So there's no places that's promoting that. And for the adults ages from 21 to I say the super seniors, there's no places to work out. So the folks are there eating healthy and no place to work out. Their self-esteem is going to drop, and then any little thing that trigger a person off, they're gonna look towards gun violence.
Yeah, man, some great points, excellent points all across the board. So along with the obviously with the athletics, you know what I'm saying, using basketball as a way to reel them in, which is a great tool to John Thompson said years ago, use basketball, but don't allow basketball to use you.
Yes, indeed.
Yep, and that's exactly what you're doing, and you're showing that early with the youth. Talk about your affiliation with the junior NBA.
The Simon Says Shoot Hoop Not Guns affiliation with the junior NBA. The junior NBA is a great youth program, and one of the things that we love is that as far as the community work that we're doing. I know with the Simon Says Shoot Hoop Not Guns, this past the beginning of the summer, we was able to give away 1,000 book bags and school supplies. Also doing the holidays, we was able to give away turkeys, and during the Christmas holiday, we was able to give away toys, hats, and coats. So along with the Junior NBA, they have our community first, also health, and also basketball skill development. And with the Junior NBA, what I love about it is just the training of the game. Mm-hmm. And I love that they focus on developing student athletes, and it gives them a platform to play far as in a structured environment. I know that we are excited. We're geared up. We're going to be in New York on March the 26th for the Junior NBA Skills Challenge, and then we're going to be competing with the Junior A World Champions. So we're going to be playing all over the country, just being able to give these young student athletes a way to travel and see the things they read about in the history books. They're going to be able to experience, and the winner actually going to be able to compete in the Junior NBA Championship, which is going to be held in London, England.
Oh wow, man, that is incredible. That's incredible, and that's another thing. You know, taking the kids from the city, who a lot of them never been out of the city, you know, and letting them see other parts of the country and possibly the world. So, yeah, hats off to you, man. And again, anything else that entails what you're doing with your organization?
Yes. I'm really excited. This coming Friday, we have a showcase. Simon says Shoot Hoop Not Gun showcase, where you're going to be seeing actually some of the different stars that we have in our program. Along with our showcase, we have Dr. Lanice Fias. She's the mother of the late great University of Maryland superstar, NBA drafted by the Celtics, Lynn Bias. Mom, she's going to be the guest speaker. She's our spiritual mom, and she's going to be the guest speaker at our showcase. Also, with this, with our program, we are focused on getting 100% of our students at college scholarships, along with, you know, the different incentives and services that we have in our community. Also, we have coming up is our 3v3 tournament league. Then also the Simon Says Shoot Hoop Not Guns junior championship trials that's coming up. And then we have our skills camps and also our leagues that's going to be spreading all across the DMV area in the next 6 months to a year. So our goal is to reach about 10,000 kids this summer.
Wow. Well, I believe you're going to do it, man, because you've done some great things. Now, how long has you guys been in motion?
Well, as far as coaching basketball, you know, forever, but actually we really got organized and really started focusing during this past summer, because there was a need because of all the murders that was happening in Baltimore. And to see how we're growing so quickly, it just is phenomenal, you know, happening, the support that we're having, the different sponsors that we have, you know, of course, I like to thank our sponsors, you know, the producers, team, the Atrium Event Center, actually the Coalition team, Gwen Falls Auto, Yvonne Barbershop, our Gospel Tabernacle Church. We have a host of sponsors, of course, the Junior NBA, along with Under Armour, the Travis Winky Studios, the St. Matthew's Church, Body, Mind, and Soul organization. So we have a host of things that we so excited and grateful for. And also, I would like to thank you for your support, sir. You know, when we first started.
You still here, Si? I think we might have lost him.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Okay, yeah, I hear you. Yep, okay, go ahead.
I think can you hear me?
Yep, I hear you.
Okay. Yeah, so we're really excited and thankful for that. And also, I would like to thank you because you supported us day one, week one, second one, week one. When I let you know what we were doing, you hesitate to support. So thank you, my brother.
Oh, no question about it. No question about it. And you mentioned you're coaching for a long time. Just so folks will know that you're not new to this. You were coach of the great one in OKC, Carmelo Anthony, when he was at Towson Catholic.
Oh, yes. It was just, it was great to actually see that superstar to develop. I know that, matter of fact, Coach Mike Daniels, who actually is what was all of our mentor and coach, he's retiring this year.
Uh-huh.
You know, he had a system which we use as well as a each one teach one system.
Mm-hmm.
With everyone who was in the program, you just come back and play an alumni game. And one of the things you had to do is reach out and mentor and coach, you know, the younger superstars that was coming up. So I got a chance to watch this gentleman to develop, and not only Carmelo, but Dante Green, and also you know, some other hosts of you know, stars today.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely, man. And it's crazy because you know, a lot of the players from B-More, they got that same type of game. You know, Sam Cassell. You know what I mean? Like you said, you know, Dante Green, Dante Bright, oh man.
Yeah, Will Barton now.
Will Barton.
For the Nuggets.
Yeah,
Malcolm Delaney that plays. They all got that same game.
Hey, one thing about cats from B-More, they trying to get buckets. They trying to get buckets. Hey, you know, hey, Sam, you know we should say back at school, yo, I'm gonna get 50 tonight. 50. That was the mindset. Hey, and then
that was the mindset.
Oh, and big shout out to Baltimore, man. Baltimore swept through the high school, you know, because you know Dunbar for years wasn't, you know, in public, you know, it would be unfair, you know, for Dunbar to be, you know, in the States, you know, with when back in the day when they had Muggsy and all those guys that came through, Sam and all of them, you know what I mean? But I mean, they did 1A. That's just like unfair. You know,
right.
Hey, but it is what it is, man. But yeah, so 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A, you know, Baltimore swept through the championships and the Maryland State boys basketball championship. So big up to them, Lake Clifton, and Perry Hall. We got POV with us, a sports guy. Who else was it?
1A, you had Dunbar over Fairmont. You had 2A, Lake Clifton beat North Carolina from the shore. 3A, it was a battle of Baltimore. It was Milford Mill and Poly, 49-47.
Right.
And 4A, Perry Hall. And don't know if you know the kid, LaQuil Hardnett. He is the best player in this state going to Cincinnati. He had 31 and 13 in like a 2-minute span to bring them back against Bladensburg. He was unbelievable for Perry Hall last night. The Baltimore grit is unbelievable. Each team, the amazing thing about that, each team was down 10 points in the third quarter from Baltimore, and they all still won the championship.
Yeah.
That's just the grit, man, the grit.
Uh-huh. Yep. And that's the thing I was saying, you know, the cats in Baltimore is just a certain, you know, certain, like you said, grit and just, you know, willing, you know, they're not going to stand down, ain't no quit in them, and they just keep coming at you. You know what I'm saying? So, Yeah. So Sam, man, definitely wanted to get you on again. Any shouts before we bounce?
Man, I want to give a big shout out to all our supporters and sponsors. If I miss anyone, I'm sorry, but definitely I want to give everybody a shout out for supporting the Simon Says Shoot Hoop Not Gun student athlete life skills program. And, you know, the shore, man, the shore is my home, you know.
No doubt.
You know, just, you know, leaving the city of Baltimore, you know, finishing up my college career at Eastern Shore. It's just a blessing, and to be able to have a brother like you come into my life, and you keep that torch, you know, going on with this wonderful platform. And I'm just looking for us to collab in the future, save a lot of lives, and impact our communities all across the country. So I really thank you, man, and I feel blessed and thankful that you invited me, you know, and I feel honored that you invited me to speak on the show today. Man,
likewise, brother. Likewise, man. So we'll definitely be chopping it up, and you'll be back on soon for sure. No question about it.
All right. Hey, how's the crossover? Well,
I developed that. I still got it, but it's a lot slower, you know. Hey, but Simon, you know how you do. Look, Charles Barkley said, it's funny real quick. Charles Barkley, when Kobe White was like towards the end, and Kobe was in the post, right, and he getting them with the, you know what I mean, back them down and the fadeaway and the foot. You know, Kobe always had great footwork, you know, but Charles Barkley said, you know when you starting to slow down and you getting towards the end when you pump faking all day long.
Hey, before I run, see, Daniel ain't gonna brag about himself, so this is locker room right now. Let me tell you something. Kyrie Irving didn't have nothing on Daniel as far as handling the basketball. He was like a magician when he handled the ball. It's just like you had to keep watching Daniel and see you get mesmerized by the moves and the handles, and then next thing you know, he hitting you in the face with the ball with a pass because he captivate your attention because of the handle. So, hey man, we gotta get on that court. I can still get a jump shot off, and I look forward to doing some things in the future, man.
Hey, yeah, look, I saw you. I saw you posting up the little 5-year-old, and you jade him. Right. Look. They starting to feel themselves a little bit, and see, I be sitting on the side minding my business, and they come in and start talking trash. I said, "Oh, here we go, here we go." That's a competitiveness in me, so. Hey, no doubt.
I gotta show what the OG's got.
No doubt. Now the fadeaway still wet though. It's still wet. My man. Again, Simon Edwards. Simon says shoot hoops, not guns. Again, give them out your social media info so people can follow you.
Okay, you can follow me at Simon Says Hoop Not Guns on Facebook. You can actually like our Facebook page. We have a lot of junior NBA training videos, highlights from the NBA, health information for the families. Also, you can follow us on Twitter. We do daily motivational tweets, and also on IG, Instagram. You can follow us at Simon Says Shoot Hoop Not Guns.
I appreciate it, bro. Yeah. So definitely, like I said, we're gonna get you on again soon, and just to give us some updates of what went on in New York, with your situation there and everything else you got moving forward. All right, bro?
All right, bro. Love you, bro. Tell the family I said hello, and I'll see y'all soon.
No doubt, too. Love you, bro. All right, peace. Live 97.5, Everything Urban. That was Simon Edwards from Simon Says Shoot Hoops, Not Guns. And we got more joints on the way. We got
Sunday, fun day, turn your radios up. Donnie-O, J-Mo, are you ready or what? 97.5, it's yours radio live. From 4 to 7, you can chill before it's back to your job. You decide on your Sunday moves so you can cool out and groove out to Sunday school. If you coming from the sand, stuck in no-see traffic, Ill Kid, the mixtape boss with OG classics. Anything from BDP to DOC, and of course taking the sports break with POV. You get the news, it's real, don't ever get it confused. If the word is in the street, we'll definitely bring it to you. Get in tune, Mr. Whitlock, Sheriff Dave Clark. They both blind, that's the reason why they stay lost. We for the people, that's the reason why we stay truest. Look at the coons, always trying to dance their way through it. If you got bars and send them in, just make sure it's clean and ill or give it a spin. If it's hot, then it's here. If not, it's gotta go. Hip hop and neo soul, J-Mo and Donnie-O, let's go.